now they want to take our right to protest away from us. Should we continue to sit and hide our eyes and keep quiet? No. Is this how we should continue? No. We should be afraid to talk. There is hunger in the land, which is affecting everybody. Even the police that are arresting, it also affects them. It is the same market that I, Fumi, and my other community people goes, that the police officers' family also go. Or is there another market for them? No. So I see no reason why there will be agents of arresting, giving us name, protesters giving us name. I've never heard in my life, in this my small age, that people that protested, they were giving, they were charged treason for treason felony. I don't know if my senior one, so maybe they have had it in their days, but I've never had it in since the existence of my life. This is the first time I'm hearing it, that protesters are now charged with treason felony. So if now I'm going on my way and I'm arrested by coming to the National Human Rights Commission, if I'm arrested now, I'll be charged with treason felony.
We are committing treason.
At the moment, we're saying today that Nigerian citizens are living in the worst moment of their life, as on the top of the economic catastrophe we all face. Basic freedom and civil liberty that used to exist has been eroded through the activities of security agencies and the authorities of the government. As a result, all activists, critics, journalists, and staff of NGOs and CSOs now live in fear for their life, given the permanent threat of attack and loss of personal freedom that hang over anyone who dares to speak out. Recall that the August 1 to 10 protest held against a backdrop of the unprecedented state orchestrated campaign of threats against would-be protesters. Ahead of the protest, efforts by the state and non-state actors to whip up ethnic sentiments, while also threatening violence against people of a particular ethnic group in the country. Also, during the protest in Lagos State and elsewhere, state-sponsored thugs freely attacked protesters at Ojota and Anausa. In Lagos State, for instance, on Thursday, 1st of August, members of the police RRS team broke the head of a protester, Damilola Akeola, along Oregun Road as he was walking home during the first day of the protest.
And it's so unfortunate when you hear the reason why these people are arrested for protest, because they were protesting for or against the hunger on the land. And this just shows that these people who were arrested were actually interested for the betterment of this country. And they want to fight to ensure that this country actually move forward. And if the president or the presidency feels that they are ready to move this country forward, they should see the protesters as people who are campaigning for a better Nigeria. And in that regard, we call for their release immediately. Just recently again, just a few days ago, petrol prices has actually been increased. While we are even crying that the 618 naira that we used to buy is even expensive, the government has increased it to between 855 naira to 1,500 naira, probably depending on where you actually are buying from. So this itself has actually caused ripples of effect on the mass majority of the Nigerian people. And you cannot expect this kind of crisis on the Nigerian people and expect people to sit down and just be smiling. People must revolt.
Have actually come out to call on the government to look at the issue of arrest of protesters, and we believe that the government will listen, and we are not resting on our horse. We believe that the National Human Rights Commission, we are for the people, and we are for protecting the rights of all Nigerians, including the right to protest. And therefore, everything that we need to do to ensure that those that are arrested without any criminal conduct will be released. So that is what we are assuring you from National Human Rights Commission.